Are you out there driving around in your neighborhoods and you're looking for those distressed properties, but you're not exactly sure if you're picking the right ones? Well, this video is going to change all that. You're going to know exactly what to look for. Check this out. Let's pull this up because I think that there's going to be some questions on what do we look for when we're driving for dollars. Here is a download. Obviously, guys, the toolbox in ttpinsider.com is absolutely bananas, has all these things, how to spot distressed property. Okay, listen, this isn't rocket science, guys. There's a bazillion videos on this, but this gives you a really good guide if you want to just download a hand to somebody that you want to drive for you or is in the market if you're not in the market, or you just want to build an army of driving for dollars or people driving for dollars for you. Here is a TTP Insider is the how to spot a distressed properties. And listen, it's not crazy. It's a very, very simple list here, but it's important. You know, I mean, you should be able to have the instincts to understand if this property is something that that needs some love, that needs some renovation, that would potentially sell at a discount. You know, you want to be looking for tall grass. I remember one of the indicators for me out in the streets was, you know, some of the blinds. What do they use to cover their windows, right? Is it an old ratty sheets? Is it those old 1-inch plastic blinds that turn, you know, super yellow over time and they get beat up and dogs rip through them and kids rip through them? And there's aluminum foil on the windows. You look at the roof and the roof is beat up. You look at the eaves and the eaves are kind of falling apart. You look in warmer states, you look at the air conditioner on the top of the house and see if that one's old or if it's looking newer. That's a really good indication of whether or not they're putting money into that property. You're looking for cars and junk and things just sitting around. One thing that I thought that you put on here, Mike, that was brilliant is overflowing mailboxes, right? Newspapers stacked up at the front of the house, in front of the front door. All of these things are really good indicators.
We should add Christmas lights in July.
Christmas lights, yeah. Christmas lights, I mean, just decorative. The pool, you can see from aerial shots that the pools are empty. We had it up before on my acres of diamonds analogy there. But truly, I mean, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for these properties that just look like they need love, you know, maybe the paint's chipping. And I think people have a really big misconception here that it has to be like a burnt down house or it's leaning over or it's condemned or it's totally destroyed. That's not the fact. You know, if these properties are dated, if they just have a dated style to them and the landscaping is just not, you know, nothing's there. They don't want to take care of it. They don't want to, oftentimes those are tenant occupied properties and the tenants don't want to keep the yard up. You know, they just keep it very, very, very simple. Those are the properties that you want to go after. It's the ones that aren't totally remodeled. And in this market, and in most areas, if it's not totally remodeled at this point, I want you adding them. Even if they don't look like somebody's like totally destroying the property, add them anyway. I am telling you, there's great opportunities for renovation on these properties because once you crack that front door open and you walk through that house and all of a sudden it has teeny little tiles or it's got old school like laminate wood that's all popping up all over the place, or it's got the carpets, or it's got, you know, the old appliances and it's real dark and the floor plan's real congested and there's just a bunch of stuff in there and the paint's all going crazy because there's, you know, nicotine marks up and down all over the place. Those are the things that you're looking for. You're looking for these properties that once you get in and totally clean it up and refresh it, it brings the whole neighborhood up. And it's just timing. It's just timing. It's just catching those people at the right time and staying in front of them. If you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.